Hi all, welcome to RnP Cricket Insights for the third day's catch-up on Sri Lanka versus England first test in Manchester. Before we start our proceedings, I would like to remind you to subscribe our channel so that you will definitely get some more interesting cricket analysis, cricket stories, as well as some weekly updates from us. So please do if you haven't subscribed. Thanks, Rakita, for joining with me as usual for the third consecutive day in this test match. Well, coming back to the topic of Test cricket and the third day's play, that has been a Test cricket in the strict sense of the word. Kamindu Mendis, the star player from Sri Lanka, scored his third 50, and that is to follow with his 200s within his 7 Test innings. Jamie Smith, the star of English cricket, hit his very first 100, and that is the first ever youngest wicketkeeper to hit a 100 for England. And then and there was a drama as well. There was a ball change in Sri Lanka's inning that caused some issues for Sri Lankan batters that completely broke their rhythm. And then there was a controversy on Jamie Smith's wicket keeping as well in one stage where that, the umpires called no ball, where he was not legitimate as far as his wicket keeping is concerned or the stance is concerned. And then Sri Lanka started very poorly the day. That was a very sloppy start, I would say. And then finally, Chandimal got hit. And then luckily, he's okay. And he's back to the crease at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, Sri Lanka is ahead at the moment, just 82 runs ahead of England's total at the moment. Sri Lanka is having an 82 runs lead, I would say. And we are going for the fourth day tomorrow. So Rakita, what do you have to say about today's play before we go to the, the session-wise catch up?
Yeah, Prasad. So today is another challenging day for Sri Lanka. So as I predicted, Sri Lanka has given away more runs in for the tailenders. So all the tailenders has scored more than 10 runs at last. So that's too much of runs gave away, and the lead is bit too much for our liking. And the start we got is a horrible one again. And I think I would hope that Petub Nishanka will get a chance in the next test match, probably, instead of Nishan Madushko or Kusal Mendis. And then there were some gritty knocks from Matthews, Karunaratne, and especially Kamindu Mendis. And all in all, 82 runs lead is not enough at the moment, and we have to play out of our skin tomorrow morning, and at least we should give them more than 200 runs of a target. So other than that, I think it will be just a cakewalk for them. Yeah, that's my thoughts, Prasad. So what do you think about the bowling of Sri Lanka and the batting masterclass of Jamie Smith?
Yeah, so they started the day's play with the bat. Yeah, I think before talking about that, I think there were some fundamental issues in Sri Lankan side as the day started. They didn't know who to bowl, and then they didn't know that Asita Fernando cannot start the bowling with that 10. So from that point onward, Sri Lanka was put to back foot, and then and also, I didn't see that, the seam is, much accurate and having much intensity. They were straining down the leg side. So luckily, Ratnayaka got his very first test wicket. That is also a ball that is straining down the leg side. And when it comes to Prabhat Jayasuri also, I didn't see him using the crease a lot. When it comes to Bashir in England side, he's very young indeed, but he bowled like a pro. He has been bowling like a pro by using the crease as well. Because using the crease is something that Rangan Herath, our veteran, did superbly. So I don't know why Prabhat hasn't been doing that one at all. Otherwise, he should have been much effective than what he showed us. And then, when it comes to the batting of England, I think Jamie Smith is a star, and he's just playing his third or fourth game. I think he hit that wonderful 100, following his great innings in the hundreds as well. So I think he's a star for sure in all formats. I mean, we are yet to see his skills in the white ball, but I think he will be a dominant character. And I'm saying today that he'll be kind of the Gilchrist for England in time to come after the retirement of the current white ball captain. Um, and also, yeah, as you correctly said, the tail was wagging nicely today. So we leak a lot of runs due to the fact that our seamers were not very much accurate, and I'm saying this one for the second time. I'm really disappointed with the way Mr. Fernando bowled. We expected a lot more from him as a senior pro, but unfortunately he didn't deliver uh, up to the expectations. So all in all, when it comes to England, the innings, so that was very, very much satisfactory as far as the English fans are concerned. So they got a very healthy lead in this fast and bouncy track. So I think, yeah, they're on the top at the point, they completed their innings. And then I think, Sri Lanka had a very poor start when it comes to their batting as well. So I would like to hear from you about Sri Lankan batting and then, their bowling to, cope up with Sri Lankan some resistance towards the end of the day as well.
Yeah, that's the issue, Prasad. So the starts we are getting is really forgettable in these two innings. First up, we lost 3 wickets for just 6 runs, and this time lost 2 wickets for just 1 run. So that's a really disappointing thing as a top order batters, and I think. We should do something to Madushka or Kusal Mendis very sooner than late. So that's my thought. And other than that, I think the other batsmen have occupied the crease well, but we should have at least two batsmen could have uh, stay until the end. I hope Matthews and Hamidu to end the day as the batsmen to go with their half centuries and even closer to centuries. So if that happened, then we would have been in a much happier place. I actually hope that Angelo can repeat his heroic in headedly that he has done in 2014 series. He was nearly there, and he was a bit lucky as well. And even Kamidu is also a bit lucky. One drop chance and one LBW call is reviewed, and he survived. So all in all, the application of the batsman have been good, but we could have done better. But it's still we have two batsmen at the crease. They are very capable batsmen. They are very experienced. Chandimal is very experienced guy, and Kamidu is having a great time in Test cricket. So I think he's uh, the third or fourth highest run scorer after 7 innings. So it's nearly scoring his 500 run
In the
in
world,
his
right?
seventh innings
In the
in
history
the
of world
world. Yeah.
cricket, yeah.
Yeah, so currently Vinod Kambli is the highest scorer after 7 test innings. He has 73 runs,
Mhm.
but I don't think Kamind can catch up that much. But at least he can go past 500 runs in this inning. So he's now having 496 runs to his belt.
But I
And
think as far as the quality is concerned, Kamji is ahead. I think when it comes to Kamli, he hit one double
two
hundred
double
months is
centuries.
yeah one against that
Yeah,
Mino Zimbabwe in 1993
Simba.
after his test
Yeah,
status. But Kamidu was Kamidu has been
yes.
playing in some sporting tracks in Sylhet and then here and then some spin
Yeah.
track in goal as well. Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope he can going past Kambli, and soon he will score his 1,000 runs at this pace as a world record. So that's our hope. And yeah, I think tomorrow is the critical day. So if we didn't bat well, it definitely be the last day of the test match. So we should know what to do, and we should have a clear plan. And to apply more pressure, we have to absorb more pressure. There will be balls to the body at the body, and we will have more hits to the body. So anyway, so that's the 5 day skills should be there, and I hope we will put up a great show tomorrow. And when we speak on the daily updates tomorrow, we will have some positive things to uh, uh, tell
Yeah.
to the audience. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
So I think
Prasad.
Wood is injured, but we don't know. Still, there's no news at all. But we hope that that he's okay as far as a general cricketing fan is concerned. But as a Sri Lankan fan, we would love that he's not bowling tomorrow because he tried to attack and he tried to test Kamidu and Angelo, but they survived. But I don't want to see Chandimal is facing him again before he reaches to a 50 because we need some two big innings from Kamidu and Chandimal to take Sri Lanka to a commanding position in this match. Yeah, and also I would like to highlight one of the critical things that as far as Sri Lankan batsmen are concerned. So they don't know about these wobble seams. So they kept leaving some deliveries, but I mean by assuming that
Yeah,
the ball will be having an ordinary swing, but wobble seam is something else in this ball that is being used in English conditions. So Madushka left today, and Matthews left the ball in the last time, and he got plum LBW. So we cannot afford to do that one when we are going to Lords because it's a must-win test match because we can't ask any better because the weather condition seems to be 28 degrees and 30 degrees. So that is a Sri Lankan game in Lords. So we have to learn all these things from this game, and so we hope that Sri Lanka will at least draw this one, and if we can pull off this one with a great partnership tomorrow, then we'll be thrilled as Sri Lankan fans for sure as well. So that's all I think we have to highlight. And also, I think we should again highlight that the ball change because we clearly saw that at the point of the 45th over, the ball was like light red and that didn't have shines at all in a one particular side, especially. But the ball that was replaced was a nicely shine, ball in the one side, so which helped to have some more reverse swings. That's why
yeah,
Angela was dropped once because he gave a chance and then comes in. So I heard that both of them are talking in that one from the stock mic as well due to that ball change, so they are affected. But that's a game of
yeah,
cricket, so I mean that happened in the Ashes as well once. So Australia
yeah.
capitalized on that.
Yeah, excuse. So I think they have done it in West Indies series as well. I think when two
Hmm.
batsmen were going well, they applied the same uh, strategy. So
Yeah,
I don't
but
think that's yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think that
Prasad.
is strategy. But I'm I'm
Yeah,
I'm not with that at all. I mean, if we want to play cricket, we have to play fair cricket. And when it comes to discipline and everything, so that is being spoken mainly in England, so we can't afford to do those things. Anyway, so that's how it is being played. Everyone knows that, and the commentators are also highlighting that. So let's see how it goes. So we want a great day of play tomorrow, but I think that there will be a little bit of rain as well in and out. But let's see, and the sun will be out as well at the same time as it was the case today. So if the sun is out, the pitch will be flatter, and then it will be great. I mean, good for batting. But if Sri Lanka is bowled out in first or second session, then we don't need the sun at all. We need some overcast condition to rattle them when they come to bat. So that's our hope. Thanks all for watching our session today. Thanks, Rakht, again for joining with me. So let's have catch up tomorrow as well once the fourth day is ended. So from here, thanks all for watching us again and be with us. So see you all tomorrow. Till then, bye for now.